show, we'll have the latest on the team a bit later in the newscast. We'll also share the story behind a sign supporting the Broncos and their quest for a third championship.
If you've driven through Netherlands this Broncos season, you already knew the Broncos were going to make the Super Bowl. You saw David Shortridge's sign on his fence, the one he put up at the beginning of the season that says, "Go Broncos, Super Bowl." David is 80 years old, and he's blind. A neighbor who helps him around the house helped form those letters and put them on the fence. David's a fan, sure, but this sign means more than that. His son passed away a few years ago from kidney failure. Some of his best memories of his son are watching the Broncos together. So this is a tribute to him, and David believes it's bringing the team luck.
I kind of think that he helped guide the Broncos to the Super Bowl this time. But as they kept getting closer to the Super Bowl, I kept leaving it on 24 hours a day. And that might have helped too.
We'll have more on the story of the sign and the two men behind it tomorrow on 9 News at 5.
Absolutely. Well, we have seen Broncos tributes in all forms, shapes, sizes, but there's one in Netherlands that really caught our attention.
From a loyal fan who apparently knew way back in September the Broncos would in fact be at the Super Bowl. This was done far in advance of what we actually know now about the team.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And a man in Netherlands predicted the Broncos would in fact be at the Super Bowl, and he did it in LED lights. David Shortridge put this sign up on his fence at the beginning of the season. 9 News reporter Steve Steger found out it stems from more than just love of the team.
A glance won't help you truly see.
We could only find white LED lights, so we had to spray paint the orange lights for Bronco, and we had to spray paint the blue lights for Super Bowl.
One quick look at the sign on David Shortridge's fence, and you wouldn't know how much work he and his neighbor Andrew Titchener put into it.
It was labor intensive. Each letter took about, I don't know, what, 90 minutes to make. It's slippery.
Or what David had to overcome to make it.
His sighted hands
Take a step.
guided my blind hands, and together we shaped these letters.
Shortridge, now 80 years old, can only visualize what his work looks like.
I can't even see it anymore. Am I looking towards it?
He is almost entirely blind, but he doesn't need to see it.
It's up for him.
For him. Shortridge's son gave up a career in California to move to Netherlands and care for his father, as a hereditary disease began to steal his father's vision. Not long after that, sudden kidney failure stole his son and cheering partner.
Sitting over on that couch, it was like we were in the crowd at the stadium. He would jump up and throw his hands up and he would scream.
The illuminating letters on this fence are more than a fan's encouragement to a team competing in a championship. They are a tribute.
We got a little bit emotional there at one point when we were putting the letters together.
And they have allowed a blind man to see once more.
As we're putting this up, each letter goes up, I could see him. I could see him jumping up and down.
In Netherlands.
I'm seeing David looking down on this, and he's saying, "Good job, Dad. Good job."
Steve Steger, 9 News.
Very remarkable. David says Andrew reminds him of his son. Next year, he says he hopes to add a Bronco logo to the display.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Salute, 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 everybody. You a Bronco fan, make noise in the stand. Put your hands up, put your hands up. Salute, 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 everybody. You a Bronco fan, make noise in the stand. Put your hands up, put your hands up.
Then when I get up in the end zone, you know it's on. Teams that getting blown on the road and home. Denver, Colorado, the place to be. Tell me who running things in the AFC. Be the head honcho. Denver Bronco, Pronto, Elway Davis, the right combo. When you check the stats out, you know the scoop. Put your hands up and salute the truth.
Salute, 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 everybody. You a Bronco fan, make noise in the stand. Put your hands up, put your hands up. Salute, 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 everybody. You a Bronco fan, make noise in the stand. Put your hands up, put your hands up. Hey yo, hut, Elway to Smith, and the ball's in flight at the 20, at the 30, at the 40, at the 50. Shaking them with booze, that's nifty, nifty. third is short, that's where we excel. Just hand the ball to my man Terrell, cause he breaks tackles, you know the routine. 6 more points for the Bronco team. Salute, salute.